Hello YouTube, this is Alex from SMITE Lectures, and I recently unlocked a very fun to play with hero in this SMITE beta. He's called Sobek, and this is a guide to playing with him along with some of the more exciting scenes. Now first let's cover the spells. The first spell is a charge, and if you hit an enemy you knock him back, and you're about to see all 4 spells in the next few frames, so relax. The spell that I just cast was the tail whip, and it basically knocked everyone away from me along with some damage. The spell you're seeing at the moment is the ulti. All enemies within the range of that pool are slowed, and when you come out you deal a decent amount of damage. Not to mention that your mana gets regenerated, and also you take less damage. Now the spell that we didn't cover so far is the third spell, and you also saw that earlier, but I didn't have the time to comment on it. Basically all enemies that get caught in it take some damage, and you get healed for the amount of enemies you caught up, depending on the spell level, of course. Now this unfortunate guy got caught in my ulti again, and as you can see he's about to, well, die. Yeah. Anyway, I geared Sobek to be a tank, and I strongly suggest to anyone who's listening to this tutorial to do so, but also as a melee DPS he's good. Bear in mind that as a tank he basically becomes untouchable later. So if you don't run out of mana you can't be killed, or at least it takes a big effort to kill you. So that's like the one time I died in this game is when I ran completely out of mana and I got ran over by, I don't know, 3 or 4 enemies. You will see that part later. It's really kind of funny, but yeah, you don't want yourself out of mana, so I strongly suggest that even early in the game you buy an ability that regenerates your mana, and it's called Meditate. You can find it under the ability tab in your store. Anyway, let's check out some of the more fun scenes. So this guy wanted to run away, and I said, oh no you don't, and he got knocked back to my minions along with one of my teammates, and he got raped, of course. Nothing special there. I forgot to tell you about the first spell. You remember the charge ability. Well, you can use it not only to, you know, stun people a bit and knock them back as I did now, but you can also use it to escape from some really nasty stuff like Ymir's ulti. Now, let's face it, if that hits you, that hurts. But you can use the first spell to escape from it unharmed. Not to mention when you're escaping from, let's say, 3 or 4 enemies that want to rape you and kill you. So that's really important. When you find yourself alone with a few enemies, you know, do your ulti. If nothing else, it makes a good damage reduction. Now, I told you that Sobek becomes virtually unkillable now, and as you can see, 3 enemies are going to do their best to kill me, but no way. You know, I'm not even harmed. I'm like almost stopped at health. And I also forgot to mention you can use the second ability to knock people back when they try to escape. So when they're coming to you, trying to, I don't know, go to a tower, just grab them. And that's that. So right about now you must be thinking, when is this guy going to tell us what items to get? Well, I'm going to tell you now. First start off with the first level of your boots, and well, I'm just going to zoom into the items I got at the moment, and you can see by their pictures what to get. And in the bubble on your screen you can see what each of them is called, and you can just buy them in that order. But I must emphasize on you, and I cannot emphasize strong enough how much you need to get that ability meditation. Because when you run out of mana, it's a disaster, and you know, we're just trolling them now. We're not even serious anymore, none of us are, and we're about to pay for it. We're about to die for not taking this guy serious. And you know, the reason I died now is because I ran out of mana, and you will see that death in I don't know, like 1 minute? No, less than 1 minute. You're about to see it really soon, and it's really unnecessary. You don't need to die. And you cannot take your enemies lightly, no matter how much you manage to play with them and gank them. And you know, this Emir is just plain stupid. I don't know, he's been trying to get me with that ult like 3 times now. Like, well, to Emir, it doesn't work. Stop wasting your mana and your cooldown. Seriously. And you know, that led us to think that we were actually invincible, and we're about to pay for it now. Or at least I am. Well, you see, 2 of my teammates died for the same reason, and I'm about to die. Ran out of mana, and normally I could charge out of this, you know, knock enemies away from me and all of that, but now it just wasn't an option. I could submerge anything. I had all my 4 spells at my disposal, and I could have used any one, but note that I didn't have mana. And mana is really important for this hero like it is for most heroes. So you can't take your enemies lightly, and you can't run out of mana. It's a recipe for disaster. One more thing about the items, guys. I just gave you a general idea of what to go for. Now, the actual type of items you want to have depends on the type of enemy you're facing. So you know, use your brain a bit, see what your enemy's weaknesses are, and go for it. Now, that's it for this guide. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel and comment in the comment section below. Share your thoughts with me, and if you like the video also, well, like it. So that's it. See you around.